How much is too much? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Well, today I want to talk about the difference between greed and ambition. It's easy to confuse them because they kind of come across as similar, right? But interestingly, when you look at them from a brain's perspective, they are very, very different. Let me show you. If you don't know me, my name is Gregory and I'm the founder of the Brain Academy. We help you understand your brain, take control and empower your life at brainacademy.com and through these videos. So what is the difference between greed and ambition? Ambition and greed might feel similar, but they're worlds apart. Both push us to chase after success and rewards, but one does it with balance and purpose, while the other, well, it's a bit more reckless. The key difference? It's all in how our brains handle motivation, reward and control. So what actually drives ambition and what turns that drive into greed? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the brain's dopamine system, your own personal reward machine. Every time we set a goal and work towards it, dopamine is released. It's that feel-good chemical that makes us want to keep going, right? Whether it's a new career milestone or hitting the gym consistently, dopamine is the reason you feel that sense of satisfaction. But here's where it gets interesting. You see, in ambition, dopamine rewards you for the effort you put into long-term goals. It's all about anticipation and building up to that big win, right? Your brain says, keep going, you're on the right track. Now, with greed, it's a bit different. Greed is an overdrive of this system. It's like your brain is screaming, more, 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 even when you don't need it. The pursuit becomes about immediate, excessive rewards, and your brain might need bigger and bigger hits of dopamine to feel satisfied. Not unlike addiction. We need to talk about the prefrontal cortex as well, your brain's decision maker. This part of the brain helps you set goals, think about the future and, most importantly, control impulses. In ambition, the prefrontal cortex is in charge. It helps you plan, control your desires and focus on long-term growth. You've got a goal and you're working steadily towards it with patience and self-discipline. But in cases of greed, the prefrontal cortex loses some of its control. You start making impulsive decisions, all in the name of getting more and faster. Long-term thinking takes a backseat and you chase after quick, excessive rewards, often at the expense of others. And then we have the amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for emotions like fear and anxiety. Well, this little guy is crucial when it comes to how we perceive risk and rewards. In ambition, the amygdala works together with the prefrontal cortex. Sure, you might face setbacks or fear failure, but you can regulate those emotions and keep pushing forward. It's about overcoming fear, not letting it drive your decisions. With greed though, fear often takes the wheel. Greed can be driven by a fear of not having enough, whether it's money, power or resources. This triggers the amygdala and suddenly you're hoarding or making risky decisions because your brain is shouting, what if I lose it all? It's not about growth anymore. It's about protecting yourself from a scarcity mindset. And let's not forget about oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Oxytocin plays a big role in social connection, empathy and trust. When we're working towards goals that benefit both ourselves and others, oxytocin is there, making us feel connected, supported and fulfilled. Ambition often comes with a healthy dose of oxytocin. You might be driven to achieve not just for yourself, but to contribute to your community or leave a positive impact on the world, right? It's ambition that makes you feel part of something bigger. Greed, though, tends to shut down those oxytocin circuits. The focus becomes entirely self-centered. Studies show we become less empathetic, less concerned about others' well-being and more focused on what you can get out of every situation, no matter the cost. Finally, let's talk about neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to change and rewire itself based on repeated behaviors, right? Both ambition and greed can reshape your brain, but in very different ways. With ambition, pursuing long-term goals strengthen the pathways that support resilience, self-control and growth. Over time, your brain becomes wired to handle setbacks, delay gratification and stay motivated. In greed, however, the brain reinforces compulsive reward seeking. The more you chase after immediate gains, the more your brain gets used to this pattern, making it harder to stop. It's a vicious circle where enough is never enough. You see, this is why I love brain science so much. It makes life easy. Once you understand what's happening in the brain, what parts of the brain drive behavior, everything becomes so obvious, right? Ambition and greed may seem at first related, but from a brain's perspective, they are as different as it gets. Ambition is about balanced growth and long-term rewards, while greed throws the brain into overdrive, chasing short-term rewards, no matter the cost. Understanding how our brains work can help us stay on the right side of that line and build healthier, more fulfilling lives. We talk about that all the time in our Brain Coach program at brainacademy.com. But look around you. Do you spot the difference now? Do you see in your own life how ambitious and greedy people are different? How do they make you feel? Share in the comments below. Hey, and if you want more videos like this one, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Brain out.
Sharpen.